seriously, let's have fun and let's finish this thing. Let's make another one. This is really great. It's much more, maybe not fascinating, maybe not exciting, but it's something new. Forget about the rewards. As a matter of fact, at least in my part, I don't really care about the rewards. I don't really care about the status. I don't really care about being in the Hall of Fame or anything. I'm just doing it because it's fun, and we all have our jobs, we all have our lives to live, and if we can put something beautiful, something good into it, all the better. You got enough problems already, and yeah, it's just one way of getting rid of your problem. None of us are saints, no one's insane, and everyone's equally good. It's just that we're much better. We can see, we have this vision. We can feel what other players are gonna do, and you're gonna have to outsmart us. Don't beat the wall with your head. Don't think it's just 1 or 0. You know, computer language. You gotta think. You gotta adapt. You gotta outthink us. And yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, look at this big attack here by Paladin. He's going on with Siege. He's going for London. Does get the key. Moves his cap just before they get the sack. And Immaculate knows what time it is too. It's militia time, baby.
Oh boy. That's Demon King. Demon King is the kind of player who doesn't shy away from going all in. Intense battle going on here between Irish and Linky.
Wow, wait, is this legal?
I had to check the rule book. Yeah, that was a game-changing moment.
His cap was taken, but it was just a distraction.
I know about Linky very much, so I think it will be not a very difficult game for me.
TNT is wait a second. Mouse calls the GG. Wait a second. What? This is why is he calling GG? Mouse, you got a massive army. There is a lot of heavy knights, and this is the only time when they have a chance. If they don't destroy Linky's army right now, game's over. That'll be crazy.
And Colossus has gone down for Linky here, and he's Inca, guys. He's Inca. This is not just an ordinary Colossus. More about playing that.
Oh no, man! I have a feeling, and nobody is raiding Mouse. That's an issue. Nobody is raiding Mouse. Ooh. Mouse is actually in the lead now. That was all of that.
But which Widow's arrows?
Sacrificed by the team.
Oh, look! There is a hot pot there coming through.
Whoa!
Is this gonna hit?
No! Get it there in time. Get it in time. Yeah, it gets there in time.
Is he gonna get the hit? Is he gonna get the hit? He does get the hit. Oh my god!
No, that was.
Oh my god!
TNT saved the day in the end. What just happened, man? What just happened?
Clutch play I've ever seen in the history of Rise of Nations.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We've got some of the last games of Super 16 today. Group 1, Apocalypse Survivors or AS versus Wizards. This will be streamed now. Only game left after this will be EL versus AZ Spirit. And then we also have the Championship Playoffs, also known as the Round of 8, beginning soon. Maybe some teams will play this weekend, and next weekend we should have all of these finished. It's a round of 8 single elimination, so any team that loses here is out. Hey, Mentalist, Solo Skirmisher, and Aaron in the chat. Who are you rooting for in this game? AS or Wiz? Put down in the chat. Also, I would like to thank our donors. Oh, I just realized we got 100 more since the last time I checked. 85 from Surge VP Sergey. 15 from Phoenix, 10 Anonymous, 15 from Chicken, 350 from Anonymous, 10 from Spaghetti, 30 from PLA Clan, 100 from EL Boo, 50 from Sergey, 50 from Duzzles, 100 from Rochi. Thanks a lot, guys. Everybody who's donating. If you are watching this and if you like the tournament and if you want Nomadium to keep happening every year, please consider donating on this place. It will help all the casters, it's also great for the audience and the players to give great motivation. 850, I think that's a very good amount we've had this year. Okay, with the game, let's start. We've got first map as Watering Hole. I'm very happy to say that all teams have been following the rules about who sends the replays, because it's always the alphabetically first who's supposed to send me the replays, and I have always got it from the alphabetically first so far. Because of that, I am unspoiled, completely unspoiled. It makes the experience for casters very good because you have an expected sender and they do send it usually. So let's see. On the map, I see some great rares on this side. If these four are very strong rares, maybe I hope they not all four of them end up in somebody's hand. The other side got wine. Let's just see who is spawning here. These three cities will be important. I hope they're not from the same team. Holy shit, they are from the same team. Damn, man. This team, AS got the jackpot. This relics is definitely theirs. Gems definitely theirs. Citrus, any one water map, any one water rare on whole, and the other team doesn't have it, it's still enough to break the game. We had to make a rule that the other team cannot have two rares, but we all know that even one single rare like citrus or copper with one team is enough to change the outcome. Sweet. Very good rares for this side. What will the other side get? Amber, cotton, wine. And I don't think this Pappy will go to Red Wizard either. Red Wizard or Emerald Mage, because this is already too close to the Japanese player. On top of that, they have gems. So if they use gems, they will be able to get closer. So I can already say rares are completely unbalanced on this game. They have better water rares, better boom rares overall. This team does have, well, wine, horses, and cotton. They can be useful for rushing. Let's see if they will rush. I don't like rushing on this map just because I think if you rush, you cannot fight water. And if you cannot fight water, then the opponent team gets water, and it's very much easy to defend when you have this wealth coming from the fishes. Look at the nations. Japanese is a common one. Americans versus British. Indians versus French. And as I said, the Wizards will have to rush this game. If they, I don't think they have a very good chance of winning long game. But they are the ones who have picked booming nations. Americans are not going to be good rushing earlier. Indians, decent rushing nation, but nothing too good. British, of course, very good rushing nation. French, the best rushing nation in tier 3. Here, Sermon has got +6 wood camp. Anything +6 or more on this map is very good, in my opinion. +10 wood camp, +9 wood camp. The other Japanese player is not as lucky. +5 wood camp, +4 wood camp. Wait, I am pretty sure that Emerald Mage could have got this +6. +5. So wood is also very much in favor for AS. They've got the perfect setup. I do not expect AS to lose this. Yeah, you're right, Alan. Cotton is good, but nothing compared to citrus. Four minutes 23 seconds. Indian player getting a library. So is the other tier 3 player. Comparing the Japanese players, actually looks like Riposte is faster. He had to get a second wood camp, but luckily he has 2 +5s, so it doesn't slow him down too much in the long game. Meanwhile, Spiridon just had a +10 initially, so he didn't. He saved 50. Hey, that hunts you. Thanks, man. You can follow the channel. We're always streaming Rise of Nations. This low wood camp is a problem. I really wish Emerald Mage put down it here. Now he still is stuck at 90 wood, even if he uses all the available woodcutters. All Wizard team have. Okay. Actually, this Wizard team got lucky that somebody has water access, because Red Wizard was too far from water, and Riposte was also too far from water. That makes Emerald Mage just lucky enough to get enough water to get their docks on. No military level 1 yet. Okay, so Riposte seems to be very fast here. I'm guessing he got more ruins or what? How is he faster than Spiridon? Okay, he got 3 ruins more, but those 3 resources probably were spent in making the extra wood camp. I don't know what happened here, but he is clearly faster than Spiridon. Spiridon just clicked Mill 1 now, while Riposte is 100 food ahead of Spiridon. Here's a trireme coming. British player will be there on water soon, and for the British player, I think he has got just the right amount of wood camps. Plus 11 slot, he can fill out that 120 easily. Even 125 when you consider this citrus. Sporidon may be sending to that citrus very soon. First attack on water is by Riposte. This is going to be an uphill battle for Team Wizards. My hope with them that they make something happen here. Do they know about citrus? They know about citrus. Actually, they know about all the 5 rares that I mentioned. Not sure if they will be grabbing Pappy or not. It will be hard to take Pappy away from AS. They'll have to double save to completely secure this, and double saving on this map earlier is not a good idea. Spiridon is getting a barracks instead. Let's see what's the plan. But he is also fighting water. Not as hard though. Now Emerald Mage is also on water. I like the strategy for Wizards. They are much active on water. Now Sermon is there too, and with that plus 20 wood income, Sermon will have a slightly easier time spamming ships than the other tier 2 player, who is the Americans. But Americans, remember, Americans can get that wonder, and as soon as the Americans get wonder, it will be difficult to fight them over time. So I do like Americans in a longer game compared to British. Not to say British are bad. Oh, Spiridon, where are you going, man? Spiridon has just misclicked somewhere, and he's too deep into the territory. If Emerald Mage wants, he can chase him down with this light ship, and he could kill it. Some micro and Emerald Mage should be able to kill this light ship. He just needs to keep following. Do not click on this. Do not click on the ship. Meanwhile, there is a fight going on here. Oh, Spiridon will save it. So I'm just Spiridon saved 2 ships. So that was very good, and I think that reflects badly. That reflects very badly on Wizards, because they had complete destruction there. Even right now, though, there is the power of citrus, while these guys do not have that. And for now, Japanese player has aged. That is the fastest age so far. Japanese Riposte ages. Spiridon will follow. I don't know what was the barracks for Spiridon, but it looks like it was mostly defensive. He hasn't damaged anything. He did kill 1 archer. Or no, he did not kill that archer. That archer is still alive. So overall, it's a better deal for Red Wizard, who I also think Red Wizard and Riposte are the best best players in this team. But Red Wizard is going to lose a unit. Or is he? No. He saves it. So what's happening on the other side? And now Emerald Mage is making a mistake by running too deep into the enemy territory, and this time he will lose this. Most of this game on Watering Hole is about you do not lose heavy ships. Oh, whoa, where are you going, man? Where are you going? Kill it. But that's almost dead heavy ships, so that's not a good use of fire raft. Yeah, most of this game is about securing water as soon as possible. Do not lose triremes, and you get to the H2, spam fire rafts. Yeah, guys, watch Dave's micro videos, very useful. I must say that Wizards are doing very good. fighting against Citrus, they are still holding water, still fighting water. That is a good enough deal for me. They've got, let's see how many ships, boating, fishing spots they have secured. 1, 2. This third one is contestable, but then these two are the only ones that are safe with them, compared to, I would say, even AS has only 2 secure fishing spots that is much easier to defend. This one is hard to defend. So both the teams do have similar safe wood fishing spots. And here comes a, I wonder, oh, so this firearms does better damage to ships from the sideway, I've noticed, not from the long end. But then if the ship is moving, then the damage is different. Oh, Riposte is stuck in a very horrible spot. Very bad spot for Riposte. Where is he? What's he doing? No, you can't be. This could be a, that fire raft just killed 2 units. Red Wizard gets a wonder, and from this point onwards, it's going to be a difficult game. Meanwhile, Spiridon is getting a city up. Let's see what's the other side. I think Duzzles is planning for a Despot rush here. I see all the signs of a Despot rush. 4 archers stacking wealth. Oh no, he's getting two universities. And slowly, as you would expect, slowly AS will capture water thanks to the powers of Citrus. And also not just Citrus, also some forgetfulness from Wizards, like those 3 heavy ships lying in the middle without any light ship support. They were asking for getting rushed. I hope Red Wizard has enough wood lines to fill that Colossus eco because from this point out onwards, I expect the American player to do as good. Hold on, guys. Okay, I think Flames is joining me for the cast. Oh, no, now this is a heavy domination. Very heavy domination from this side. And these guys are also going to attack Madurai. So I have always said that. I think even during regular games, not just cast, regular games, I have said that you must scout your opponent. It's clear that Emerald Mage has not scouted, or even Riposte has not scouted his opponent, because if they did, they would find the city, they would find a lot of units, they would find the stable. Usually stable in H2 is also a sign that there could be a rush. Not everybody rushes with stable, but when you have to get water control, building a stable is a big cost. Alan already says GG. And yeah, French with the pond. How many fishes is Duzzles using? Only 3 fishes, but which is good enough though. And they also have gems here. Gems is of course a very solid rare. So there's an elephant coming. Maybe this elephant scout. Oh, okay, so that should be a big signal that there's coming a rush. I think it's already too late to fight French now, because the French players got way too many resources. Also, that Despot should have been a sign that something's coming that way. But there needs to be a tower spam behind, even militia spam. They've already lost water, and I would be just surprised if Red Wizard doesn't die initially, because yeah, even with Colossus, look at Spiridon's knowledge income. As I said, Relic's perfect. 85 knowledge versus 0, and I hope Red Wizard starts making some universities and spamming there. Colossus is very strong when you have access to water, but without water, it takes a while to repay. Yeah, Red Wizard very much slacking on his knowledge income. Spiridon will be next stage way sooner. I do think that elephants are a very good counter to archers, both British archers and regular archers. So maybe an army of elephants. They do have horses, right? I remember them. Oh shit, they don't even have horses. Yeah, this is completely one-sided rares. And I don't think they have scouted cotton. No, they haven't scouted cotton. Those rares are just too hard to win. I think WL would have lost this game if they were on Wizard side. Repose still trying his best to do something. His eco is decent. I like his eco. Would love to snipe these three if Red Wizard can send the archers, but again, Red Wizard is finally he's building university. Realized that he forgot about university. Here is not an all-in, but I think enough. They don't need to all-in. That tower is very late. Would have liked to see a tower earlier. There needs to be... Okay. Look at these 3 elephants. 3 elephants will do its job. Go, guys. Bribe. You both need to bribe shit right now. You cannot be wasting your bribe abilities. Here, I think Blue Senator is bribing something. Okay, Repose is finally going. Both are going for bribes. This should have already been coming while the elephants are fighting. What? And a 100 wealth bonus for... The 2 senators are very good defense, by the way. 1 British archer that's changed team. Yeah, look at that. That one. Gotta keep spamming. Was very bad from Emerald Mage to lose that senator to archers. But now it's gone. Now it's gone. I honestly think there was a chance that they would survive this wave. I don't know about long game. Clearly, long game is not in favor for Wizards, but they could have survived. They could have survived this wave if they had anticipated it. Now the French are too strong, and at the same time, oh, nice raids there. Duzzles is also raiding. He's also raiding the merchants. I think his next target will be on... Oh, he doesn't know cotton. Finally they find out cotton, but it may be too late for Emerald Mage now. Mentalist, you're right. This map is less gambling than Lakes. I think Lakes is a big gamble. Even Mediterranean, in my opinion, is a big gamble. Because you cannot raid your opponent's rares on Mediterranean. There's not much contestable there. Yeah, you can contest bordering rares, but that's all. I wish these maps were not gambling, but they are. Some rares like silver. So on this map, I think Pappy is not as strong. Pappy is very good, of course, but on this map, Relics is always strong. Relics is regardless of any map. This map, there's less booming. Initially, there is a lot of aggression. So Relics isn't, Pappy isn't as strong. But Gems is superb again. Also, on Mediterranean and Great Lakes, getting Pappy or Silver is usually game over. Mentalist, what are you saying? Yeah, maybe ban Citrus. It's hard to... I wouldn't... Yeah, Dave is also right. What if AS had the Citrus? In that case, that may help AS. I mean, Wizards. If Wizards has a Citrus, that would help them. So it's very difficult to create rules around rares. The only rule that we have got people to agree on is the fact that we could get a rematch if there are both water rares in custody of the same team. That's the only rule that we have got everybody to agree with. Red Wizard is actually Despot here. I did not expect. It'll take him a long time to age. His Spyrodon has a better wealth income than him, of course, because Spyrodon gets to use water while Red Wizard does not. Repose has aged. That's a decent aging time. No, this is over. Well played by AS. Yeah, I agree with Dave that this game has very random villager spawns. It's not reliable at all. You can spawn somewhere in the middle, you could spawn in a corner. And you have to weigh in how much you want to walk versus how much you want to build early. You could get the better position by building early. Oh, yeah, those crossbows just destroy everything. Look at that. I think he has about the same amount of crossbows left as the game started with. So Wizards lost here. In Wizards' defense, I don't think Americans can beat Japanese alone in an early game, especially without water. This game, that's why this game is lost on water. Well played by AS. So AS did have a better setup, but they made use of it as well. They were able to capture water. I don't think they had to rush, but then why not? they both got despot. Both the British and French player are despot, and both are very good nations to go despot with. It was a walkover. Once they captured Madurai, we know it was over. Mentally, sometimes it's more than, and also it's getting all three villagers together. Sometimes the spot where you're building, maybe one villager is close, the other two are farther. So if you start 30 seconds later, that usually is a very bad game for you. You could also end up in sharing border with somebody, and then starting late, you could get mill 1 rushed. It's very difficult. This is a game point match for AS. They win this, they reach round of 8, for whom their next opponent will be waiting tough. For Wizards, they have to win both the games to get there. So before I reveal the map, I need you guys to tell me which map do you think Wizards will choose. I'll wait 10 seconds. You guys tell me what do you think is the choice of map here. Hey guys, I'm starting and I've got Flames with me to help me commentate on this game.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, Dave predicted it's going to be Mediterranean. I don't know if he's scrolling or what, but yeah, Mediterranean is one of those maps that, since it's a gamble, if you don't think you are better than the other team, you would pick that. I don't think Wizards have a problem. I honestly think Wizards are as good as AS based on from what I saw last game. Some mistakes, but I think they can beat them. So for a team that does not want to gamble, their next map of choice is a good one. This is Old World. In my opinion, it's one of the most fair maps in the Rise of Nations universe.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this game actually, because the Wizards have been playing fantastic so far at the tournament.
And Red Wizard has his ace nation, his nation that he has won most of his games with, Persians. So I want to see how this goes. This was the set of nations with which Wizards won a lot of their games. Bantu, Persians, and Emerald Mage has been replaced by the Persian who has taken Maya. On the other side, there is Maya, Nubians, and Americans. Which set of nations do you like better on this map?
I think it's pretty even. I would say they would bring their own advantages. I don't really have a necessary preference at the moment. How about you?
Yeah, I'm actually okay with both of these. I feel like Bantu, they can make or break the game. They can rush, they can boom. They're good for everything that you can think of. On the other side, Americans, they need some help earlier, but Americans are so strong late game. And this map can be hard to rush. Oh, by the way, look at that. Spiridon spawned right in front of Red Wizard. This is so
I don't
close.
think he's gonna have a free boom at all.
Yeah, so American player having to mill one early, that is difficult for them. In fact, I would love to see the Bantu player coming here, helping out, and letting Red Wizard do his thing. Red Wizard does his H2 rush with elephants very well. He has a solid build order. I've seen him kill a lot of players. I remember he killed Angelo from PLA with his
Oh yeah, I remember
Persians.
that game. That was insane, man.
Yeah, Red Wizard almost held 2v1 that game and still were winning. On the other side, by the way, Sermon, who is the Nubian player, starts with Bison. I think he started with 3 rares, all of which I would use if I was a Nubian player. So very good setup for him as Nubians.
Dude, that's sick. He's
Yeah.
got both Amber and Bison. Ugh.
Yeah, that's a 3 farms free of with 1 rare. Then he's got 30 wealth rares. I mean, plus 30 wealth income coming from rares, and he doesn't even have to walk that far. He even has
That's
tobacco, wine, and relics. Man, this is a perfect Nubian heaven for him. Red Wizard also has salt in his back. I wonder if this is going to be another game of unfair rares, so I'm going to check. Gems with riposte, I think, yeah, good thing he has scouted it. There is diamonds in the middle, which they have not scouted, and it might go unscouted for the rest of the game. Diamonds, salt, gems are very decent. There's also spice in the middle. So if they find these rares, I
Where's
think it
diamonds?
can be balanced. Yeah,
okay, I see it now.
Repose just missed it. I hope somebody sends a unit somewhere and they just find it out. Dave says Nubians should open mill 1. And with these rares, I think Nubians can easily open with mill 1.
I was thinking the exact same as Dave, especially since Red Wizards wood is pretty open.
Yeah. Nubian player can buy food, get military 1 as soon as possible. And he can easily beat both Persians and Bantu to getting a barracks first. And I've noticed this
100%.
is what PLA did against AS. PLA had, I think the Japanese player was right in front of Japanese player was Spiridon that time. Linky was Americans, and to help Linky, TNT, who's French, built his barracks. He just made sure that the American player does not have any resistance early game. and the American player gets to H2 without any problem, gets a Colossus, and after that we know that Americans can handle it from there.
Yeah, basically letting the nation get to use their advantages.
Right, right. So Red Wizard did go for Civic 1 while the Bantu player is getting barracks. I really like this idea. So Red Wizard did not scout. I do think that Red Wizard should have scouted. Yeah, he should have scouted his opponent. Maybe he was expecting there to be a wood camp where he's building his city. He did not know that the wood camp is behind. Because in my opinion, if Red Wizard sieved behind, would have been better for him because he also gets more territory captured. And he holds Salt. But at the same time, now he's dividing Thurman and Pyrodon. So that could also work out.
Yeah. I think, like, when I turned on the Fog of War, I think Red Wizard's idea was basically to secure his woodcutter. That's the main objective.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
that's
That
it.
could also be, yeah, so that there's no raid coming from the side.
Yeah.
Spardon is here. Oh, having your Bantu player raid an open wood camp like that is terrifying. And even Sermon went for Civic 2 instead of Commerce. Oh, he's going for Commerce 1 now. So, yeah, good luck to Spardon. hopefully he does not lose too much on this.
Poor guy. I don't really agree with this at all.
Repose is attacking the farm. Repose, what kind of misclick is that, man? Oh. And those two villagers that are most vulnerable are going to be having fun here. I don't think Repose will expect there to be another wood camp. He doesn't see that wood camp yet. Would be fun actually if he just runs in there and said, oh, 2 free kills there. What a day. Meanwhile, Persian player having a great time here. Pyrodon already at 100 food, and he will reach 100 wood camp in no time. He's getting military 1 now, but Red Wizard is actually faster than him. That was a perfect raid. I think that was a very successful raid. This archer is still attacking. Okay, no, now this archer is coming to his senses. Nice save there. Repose saves one of his heavy infantry when it's almost about to die. He is not paying attention. He's got a low HP. Yeah, low HP archer. Hopefully he doesn't die. So wait. Now Repose finds out the barracks. And nothing happening on the other side. Both Mayan players just chilling.
Yeah, it's basically a boom fest. So
Yeah,
far.
Duzzle's doing better than the Persian eco-wise. Duzzle's already using the Bison. I wonder if using Bison as Mayans is a good idea. Because I feel like you could get 2 farms and use your merchants to something else.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a waste.
Because Mayans have such cheap farms. 2 farms will still cost less than a merchant though. It's about how much wealth do you have to spend on merchants.
Yeah.
I'm
Do
really
you
excited
think-
for this game.
Do you think Red Wizard's gonna... Do you think he's gonna spot some elephants? He's gonna age soon. Way ahead of...
Yeah, so Spardon is in big trouble, that's for sure. I want to see if a Red Wizard is going to rush Washington or not. Because there is
really
no
hope
better
so.
place to be rushing right now. Just so open here. Oh,
he
looks
might
like
do it.
man, Sermon is watching Dave's tutorials. Look at that. Sermon's got 4 heavy infantry.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, he's spamming heavy infantry. Dave, you got another. I think you got another player who will try your strategy. We'll see if it works or not. Although there is Bantu player here as well. It's hard to capture anything against Bantu infantry. He is getting a tower too, so it looks like we will have a militia capture of some city. Bantu player going on relics now. I would have liked Repose to also raid Nubian player, because the Nubian player is just a fog of war everywhere. Doesn't see anything from the Nubian side. But that's also fine that they're spending way too much resources on Americans, so we make sure the American player is at least not almost out of the game for a few minutes. Okay, Flames, who do you think Sermon is going to attack? Which city? Call it now.
I think he's going for the Persian one.
Rest?
But I don't agree. Yeah, I don't think so. It's a good idea. First of all, he's Persia. It won't matter.
Yeah, he does have 3 farms in the city. Not much eco, but problem is Sermon cannot help him.
Yeah, and I mean, like, he's a click away from Malaysia, so it's like convenient to just. I mean, like all his militia is just within local.
Yeah, also you're right.
Distance to that city.
Red
Yeah,
Wizard has
so
easier
it's
access
not
to
gonna work.
militia. Sermon will have to pull militia from his wood camp at the back. Finally, we see the Persian Bantu player raiding here. I would have liked to see it much before, but we have a raid. And Duzzles is also trying to find some things on the back. Yeah. Oh, look at that gem. I don't know if you're at the same time point. Those 3 donkeys are going to run away at the same time.
Which minute
Gems
are you at?
merchant. So 11 minutes 20 seconds.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, Sermon sacrifices a villager.
Sermon's on the move.
Sermon's on the move. Let's see. Oh, Sermon is going somewhere else, but he gets spotted. He gets spotted by the hoplite for Repose.
I wonder if he saw the rest of the crew.
Man, is this going to
Or
be a
he just saw
wasted
one.
raid? Oh, Repose is about to lose a Umpakati. Oh wait, Despot from this is going to be an intense game. Despot from Red Wizard. Clearly,
I'm liking where this is going, man. It's gonna be
yeah.
aggressive as hell.
No, no militia. I thought that our aim was to get militia, but doesn't look like it. And
I'm sure he will.
he has to, because in this game the archers are so broken that the Bantu player can just micro with 1 archer and kill all of these. He needs to get either cavalry, light cavalry, or militia. And the thing is, he can send light cavalry easily, has the resources. So he's going somewhere. Oh, looks like he might be rushing the Mayan player, which is weird, because yeah, the Spiridon doesn't look very strong here.
Dude, I don't think there's any good city to rush. First of all, there's Bantu, which is like 10. The cost of a city. And then there's the Mayan cities, which is hard. And then Persian, which is a double cap. So there's not really any good target.
Right, and in both the cases, wherever Nubian player goes, he will be up against either a Mayan player, which is already hard to rush, or he'll be against Bantu and Persian players so close together that they can help each other. Dave says this is too slow. I remember Dave's build order was to skip Civic and get this working around 8 minutes or 9 minutes. And for Sermon, he did have Bison, he has Wine, so that does allow him to skip Civic. He could have made this work in 9 minutes, but let's see. It's still, I think he's going for Great Zimbabwe, and there's enough militia here that.
Does he have a tower though? I don't see any tower.
No, he doesn't have a tower. Oh,
This
wait,
might
he
work.
doesn't have a tower. He does
This
have
might
a
work.
tower. Somebody is scouting. Who's scouting here? Sermon is scouting. Sermon sees Rushed is completely empty, and he says, Sermon says, I go to Purple's cap. And Sermon even has a scout. This is our standard player, but there is. Wait, what are these units called? Man, but Purple has his whole army here.
Yeah, he's trying to chase those.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the only hope for Purple is that he doesn't have a tower. I mean, the hope for Sermon is that he doesn't have a tower, so. But even then, it's going to be a difficult one, I think. Okay, heavy infantry in sight. Spiridon
Place your
already
bet
deleting
now.
a Senate, and this will be a moment.
Place your bet, bro. Do you think he's gonna get it?
He'll get it. He'll get it because Repose just used his bribe.
Yeah.
So he can't bribe
I
either.
reckon as well.
Bro, where is he sending his light cavalry? You need the light cavalry to keep killing whatever you have. Sermon is moving some units around.
God.
Sermon is moving some units around. There's a temple coming. And this is actually good. Whatever Repose is doing, just anything that keeps Repose from... Go, man. Go, militia. He's researching militia. Now he has a senator power. Repose. Bribe something, man. Bribe something. Bribe, bro. What are you doing? What
this
are
is
you
painful,
doing?
man.
Repose, bribe it. Are you hearing me? If he loses the scab, it's completely on him.
Dude.
This is also helping. What the hell, man? He could have bribed. He could. Oh shit. This was Team Wizards' game, man. There should have been no way that they lose this.
No, I think they can still win though.
No, I mean a cap sack is now they're giving hopes to AS. This should not have come to this. Damn, so close. So close.
Yeah,
Mentalist,
here's an
get out of here,
advice.
man.
They should, like, if you're in that situation and Repose, in his situation, you basically gotta spam lookouts just to buy time from.
Right. Spamming lookouts would help, but I can see spamming lookout maybe you're too stressed out. But bribe, I think it's instinctive that you would bribe something. If he bribed one unit, that'd be great, and he has militia sideways. I think if he got his farmers to militia right behind the city, that would have helped because he got his woodcutters to be the militia, and by the time they reached there, the cap was already lost. Meanwhile, here is an attack on Washington. Mass militia from Red Wizard. Will he capture this city or not? Will he capture this or not?
I'm sure he will, man.
No, he's not. He's not capturing the city.
Oh.
And he's losing a lot of... That's a problem fighting with militia under attrition, that if you don't capture, it's usually GG or... Meanwhile, the other side, Duzzles versus the Persian. Shit, Red Wizard lost a lot. He has lost a lot here. Sermon says we okay, and Spiridon does have way more militia left than... Spiridon, of course, also got an elephant bribe, which is great. Man, but I am sure there was some resource sending. Oh no, there was no resources sent. But yeah, of course, Sermon is so powerful right now because he got free resources from that cap sack, which should not have worked out. Sermon is sending so many units. Look at that. And
There's a huge change in the score.
Yeah.
Massive.
No, that cap sack was a turning point in the game. Without that cap sack, Sermon would never have so many resources to help out. Right now, he has a bigger army than both purple and red combined. Cap sacks are too much early in the game.
Yeah, and he's got his boom aspect already secured at this point.
Yeah. And of course, Nubians with relics, 120 knowledge income for him. Yeah, now it's over.
Yeah, like you said, this was Wizards' game.
Yeah. I'm sure they would capture Washington if Sermon had fewer units in there. And Duzzles is raiding. Oh, look at that, man. Are you seeing these raids on the back? Duzzles is Mongols.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah.
Good.
Both metal mines not working. 10 metal income for Persian, and That's when Persian is trying to attack. Now he can't even make any metal heavy units. Oh, they do know about diamonds though, but only Repose is using diamonds. Not for long. I see Duzzles is about to raid it. Another. Oh, okay. Now Sermon is H3. Duzzles is H3. None of the wizard team members are H3, and Sermon will easily capture this. Also, Spiridon. I think Spiridon handled this very well. Because Americans, I think Americans are the worst nation to be stuck in that position. Because apart from free government, they don't have much. So Spiridon did very well to survive there. I initially thought that there were some resources sent by Sermon, but not there were none. These elephants chop through militia.
Yeah, this is GG, man.
Yeah. And with Duzzles, man, Duzzles is in great shape. I would like to see AS beat Tough. I know Tough is the favorites for sure, but it would be interesting to see AS give them a very tough time. This is over. Persian is the only player who's aging. Red Wizard nowhere near, doesn't even have the researches. That all-in unfortunately did not work. Repose is close, but comparing it to 2 tier 1 nations, Spiridon has Hanging Gardens. And Repose is about 40 knowledge behind.
Man, I don't know. I feel like I'm just a bit upset with how Wizards did it here. They really had the game.
Yeah, they did have the game. But at the same time, I want to remind everybody that Wizards, this was a team that I was sure would get knocked out in the qualifiers. I don't think anybody expected Wizards to reach Super 16 and give AS, which was a top 8 seed, such a tough time. So I see great potential in this team. I see great potential in this team. I hope these guys keep practicing.
For sure, man.
Reports Res Wizard they did a very good job. The Persian also did a nice job, but of course Duzzles is great. We should have a Duzzles fan following group, because Duzzles is another player. I know Flames, you weren't as good as one time, and now suddenly what happened? You took some steroids and you became very good. I would say Duzzles is the same league as that. At one point, I would say Duzzles was a decent player, but now Duzzles is. I have seen him change complete game flows. Whenever
what I noticed with Duzzles, he does the job. You know what I mean? You know, like he does the job basically.
Yeah.
He'd either like win his side, or he'd make sure his allies are having it easy by raiding the other side, like what he did just now.
Yeah. So what's Duzzle doing right now? I don't agree with that, but well, his team is winning, so who cares? He's sieging.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah. No, going into Mayan capital, so deep into Mayan territory, not a good idea. He doesn't even have a supply wagon. On the other side, yeah, they've captured Rasht, and the next city will be. I think Red Wizard has somewhat given up. He doesn't want to give up the game because it's a last game, but at the same time, he also doesn't feel like, because at this time he should be spamming villagers to get his eco back, but he isn't doing that.
Yeah, he's a bit down on spirit.
Hey Mentalist, don't flame, man, and Mouse also don't flame Mentalist. The Persian could get his senator out for extra defense. I honestly don't think Duzzles will get this city. I'd be surprised, very surprised if Duzzles get this city. But Duzzles has great eco. Again, looking at the rares, The Wizards did have a very nice setup here. Gems, diamonds, spice, salt, and obsidian in Tikal. They had a good setup here. Relics is very
Yeah, I
good
don't
for
see
relics would be the top rare
rushing,
for.
actually.
Mm-hmm. Can you say that again?
Yeah, I don't think they had to rush at all. Could have
Yeah.
just
No, then
applied
rush would
enough
have worked.
aggression to boom
I
up.
don't like playing a long game against Americans because you see American player right now has hanging gardens. He ages 4, he gets that free monarchy, and from then onwards it is always an uphill battle against Americans. So I do like the idea of rushing Americans early on, but yeah, it just did not work. That was a very well timed cap sack from Sermon. It also slowed down Riposte. Riposte did not help that much, and then Sermon was able to spam that many units and put them behind Washington. Okay, here's a fight between Duzzles and Persian. Yes, Duzzles loses all these units. I don't know what was Duzzles' plan to begin with, but he gets to troll now. He knows his team has won, so it's not a big problem. Duzzles is still raiding though. Look at that. He thinks he's
looks like
Aztecs.
it's a bit of a practice.
Yeah.
A bit of a practice for the next round.
Riposte is here with shit ton of light infantry. Meanwhile, his allies cap is about to go down. Red Wizard could age if he had the food. Not going to make a big difference because Sermon is close to gunpowder. Look at Sermon's knowledge income. He doesn't even have hanging gardens. That's 247. That is about 3 universities full and getting a hanging gardens.
Nubian's power.
That is a lot of heavy light infantry from Riposte. I can see he either is maybe he doesn't want to spend his wealth on anything. Pyrodon still is using that elephant against Red Wizard. And capital timer turns on. That's a 2-0 for AS. Very well done. Sermon is still Duzzles is still raiding to this date.
Even after the game, he'll be raiding.
And very nice played by Duzzles. I like these raids.
Yeah, I really like it as well. Pretty good. So what do you think? Did AS give a strong performance? A good preview for Tough?
Man, it's a difficult one. I think I think they need to do better against Tough. With this performance, it'll be hard for them to win against Tough. Because that heavy infantry rush plan from Sermon, it succeeded more because of Riposte's mistake than Sermon's game plan. That was completely right. Lose. And I was thinking at one point that
on the 16-man mark.
Yeah, it was very late. Riposte, if he had been aware, or if he had been more aware of the game at that point, he could have survived. He could have survived that. A bribe, some militia earlier, and he did get militia upgrade in time.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I guess it's the pressure.
But eventually, Pyrodon did recover very well. Sermon did nice. Duzzles also. So in this game, the Duzzles was I don't think there was any point in the game where Duzzles was looking like he will die, and Pyrodon did look like he will die, but he survived that all-in militia rush from Red Wizard very well. After that, it was just booming with Americans.
So who would you
Chepa in the
call
chat
as the MVP?
in this game? MVP, man, maybe Duzzles would be the MVP here because you remember the reason that Repose did not have craft to bribe initially because Duzzles was raiding gems. And then he also sent
True.
more cavalry during that time when Great Zimbabwe was being attacked. So it was a great playmaker from Duzzles. Highest kills by Spardon, followed by Sermon. Least kills by Persian. These guys get outrated in this game, and after that, Nubians with these nice rares did the rest of the game. That gives our score. We have just the last game left for round of 16 to wrap up. The EL versus AZ game. Who's your favorite in there?
I mean, like, I guess most people would back EL because, I mean, like, they're the clear favorites.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like AZ, they really shined in all tournaments, actually.
Yeah, would be fun to
They've-
see AZ.
Yeah,
win the
they've been
TP.
there.
Yeah.
That would be a complete shock for sure.
Yeah,
And I
nobody
really can't
expects
wait.
AZ to win, but they gave such a tough time last one to EL. Imagine EL loses to Meows and then loses to AZ. That would be, I think I would put that in ROP facts because that is completely unexpected of EL.
I think I saw a poll where EL was the favorite, right?
Yeah,
On YouTube.
yeah, and Momo told me
Yeah,
that
so
it's
it would be a major upset, man.
right. Momo told me that it's unfair that EL and PLA are meeting in the round of 8 because they're both former champions. Nomadium 1 champion, Nomadium 2 champions. But we can't help it. We have to seed the teams based on their performance in the group stage. Claims you up for some games?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, let's do a 2v2
The players.
against whoever two people join us. You guys in the chat, any two people who want to join for a 2v2? Let's do some tier 1 to play. Maybe Mouse and Surge if you guys want to join. I would like to play Mouse and Surge. After an initial game of between WL and Tough, we've got a lot of practice. Our boy Fatabi has been
That's good.
practicing non-stop, so I think I would like to play another best of 3 against them.
How are you guys feeling against AZ?
Against AZ, it's going to be a tough one. I think I already predicted that out of all the 4 teams that have qualified, the top teams, AZ would be our toughest contenders.
I actually would back AZ as probably the favorites to go into the final before. I mean, like after, because they beat us when I was in Tough.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it was like, I feel like they really performed well. It wasn't really much of our mistakes
Mm-hmm.
that we lost.
Yeah, no, they did very well at that time, and now they have got Lube as well. Let's go Flames. Can you go team tier 1? I mean, sorry, tier 2. I'll go for my favorite nation. What, did Mouse want to join? I don't.
I think so. He's in the lobby. It's cool as well. We can go for a 3v3 or something. Tough against you, me, and Dave.
Yeah. Jepa says, hi Vishal, thanks for casting.
Oh, thanks, man.
Hey Jepa, I don't see you in the lobby as much. What happened? I think Mouse will sit out. Hey Sermon, well played. It was very fun series there.
Oh, actually, dude. I think I gotta get off the cast because someone's gonna be in the same room as me.
Okay, okay, no problem, man.
Right. Yeah.
Bye.
Hey, man.
Jeba, are you V? Into V player? I don't think Egyptians would win, but though I don't want Egyptian player to be getting a lot of wonders, so my plan would be to keep Egyptians in check. Oh, Chepa is Blade. I'll need some good ruins. I haven't found a single ruin yet. Okay, Dave's close. Oh, where are my ruins? Okay, finally. Gotta keep those ruins coming. One ruin is good. Maybe need more. I think could get under 1 year.
Sweet.
Not as many ruins. But we'll make it work. Nice, yeah, he's already... Looks like Flames is already dominating there. It's clear that Surge went for Commerce 1 first. Oh shit, no, 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 no. We can't lose that. 3 units, man. I'm actually late for Lakota this game. I think I did not get as many ruins as I expected. That's a... Oh, he does have sugar, of course. Holy shit, this is looking difficult. That was close. Honestly, very close game. Man, that was close. I honestly should have expected something like that from here.
Oh yeah. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This time I'll go 1-2.
Yes.
Wait, Flames got booted. Let me bring him back.
Oh, it's on.
Oh man, Greeks. I know Dave will go Despot, and I need to prepare for that. Inca Despot is super strong, so I have to raid him early as much as I can. Between Indians and Greeks, I personally lean towards Greeks, but let's see, Flames will make something happen. Problem with Greeks again is Greek Despot is also super strong. Greek Despot will destroy Inca Despot, or any other nation. Wow, nice ruins. We don't even have rares that I would like to capture early on. Oh, this is a solid spot. In fact, if I cover... If I'm covering peacocks here, that's great for flames eventually. didn't see this. I would like to get Bison at some point too.
Sweet.
Oh, nice. Where is that city? And how many units is he gonna lose here? there is no way Surge is winning here. That's for sure. He doesn't know about. Yeah, doesn't know about Silk. Oh, nice. Wow, that wasn't a good escape.
Let's get him!
Oh, the spot. Did not see that. Oh shit, no, I lost this. Oh crap. I got to go too. I don't think we'll win this in long term. So I will not waste any time. Let's see. At least we can capture a city. Just to feel good. Maybe you could win this. Oh, I do have Forbidden City, I forgot. Was a nice game. I wanted to kill early, but at the same time, there's a river here. That's why he couldn't kill me either. There's a river, and no way. Okay, I'll play some more maybe tomorrow. See you guys. Bye bye.